How many of you guys remember the beginning stages of COVID? It was chaos almost. It was like the whole world shut down. No one knew what was happening. There was all these lockdowns. Unfortunately, for a guy like me, I worked as a mechanic. I still had to go to work every day. However, my wife stayed at home. We had one daughter, and we didn't know what to expect. Well, lo and behold, we found out we were going to be parents of two. We found out we were pregnant early COVID. We got pregnant before COVID, not expecting the world to change, and next thing you know, we're pregnant. And this whole thing made me come to the realization on a few things. One, COVID changed everything. We went from having all this freedom to having my parents at the hospital when my daughter was born to during COVID, no one could visit. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't want to go to the store. I was grocery shopping for the family so my wife wouldn't get sick, and I'm not the grocery shopper. So, another thing was I was a dad of a girl. I love my girl. She's my best friend, and it was awesome. And the first, it's too easy. She tricked me. It was awesome. She was a perfect kid. And then the final thing is that my love for both of them during this time just exploded. So, being a dad of only a girl, I thought that was what my whole life was going to be. My wife had a really bad postpartum, and we didn't know how to navigate that. She struggled really bad with depression and anxiety, and it was just this time of pain, and just, it was bad. I hated seeing that, so we had decided 3 years before COVID that we were done having kids. We were gonna have just our girl, and she was gonna be it, and we were happy with that. I was happy. I had accepted my role. I'm gonna be a girl dad. I'm gonna rock this. I'm gonna do all the hair. I'm gonna learn the makeup. I'm gonna master being a girl dad. Second thing is my girl stole my heart. So not only was I gonna be a pro girl dad, but I didn't realize how much this little girl was gonna change my world. I went from spending so much money on bows and outfits, it was ridiculous. She's incredible. I could never imagine only being my girl. That was I was set on it. But having a boy, I was so excited. I'm the oldest of three boys. My parents only had boys, and growing up with brothers was awesome. We got into all kinds of stuff. We were always in and out of trouble. Not bad stuff, but just like being boys. Digging holes, playing in the mud, throwing balls at each other. It was great. So being a boy dad made me real excited. The final thing is that my daughter made life so easy. She was the perfect girl. She slept all through the night as a baby, whereas my boy was not. He tricked us. He was always up and down and all around, wanted all your attention. Where my daughter, you could just set her there, give her a few toys, and everything was easy. You didn't have to constantly give them all your attention. So being a boy dad was a big change for me. I didn't know what to expect. I was not expecting this. And then finally, having one of each has been incredible. It changed my world. My love for both of them, I was fully committed to my daughter, but having a boy just made my heart fill with joy. I could finally have my son that I could just be rough and rowdy with. We could go and do whatever and play in the mud, ride our bikes. It's awesome. And so I just want to tell you that there are joys and struggles of having kids, and yes, there's some cons, and yes, there's going to be the pain of postpartum and all that, but the second kid, we were ready for it. Once we found out, we were ready. COVID made things really hard, but it also brought us really close together. I had more sick time, and I had more time with my wife, so we were able to combat that. And secondly, I hope that everyone gets to enjoy the reward of kids. Even though there is pain and hardship with it at times, the joy and happiness they can bring you is incredible. And so, COVID was crazy, but I got a blessing out of it all at the end. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.